Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Joy and this is Yoga with Joy. So you're really welcome here. This sequence is fairly brief and we warm up gently, not too many warm-ups, and then we do a couple of cycles of a version of Surya Namaskar, the sun salutations, kind of my own made-up thing really. And yeah, hope you enjoy it.
Oh, radiant sun, pure consciousness, flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I can see, illuminate my heart, awaken me.
So we'll start in a comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. It could be cross-legged or kneeling. We'll begin with eyes closed. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Really notice how you are today. So how are you feeling? Notice any thoughts, any sensations in the body, any emotions. And let it all rest, so it's all can completely be as it is. There's no need to change anything. Let it completely rest. And of course, you can begin to slow your breath down, deepening the inhale and lengthening the exhale. And then when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. And we'll begin with our bhramanaka movement, where we inhale forward and we exhale back, moving from the sit bones. Well, the sit bones are staying still, but you're moving from the waist, the kind of hips area. Inhaling and then exhaling. You can imagine that there's a white or golden light shining in a circle above your head. So you're creating this circle. So deep breaths. This is a slow, gentle wake up of the lower back, your hips. Inhaling forward and then the other way. Exhale. Keeping your back fairly straight. So rather than kind of collapsing as you go around, which is also quite nice. You can see what it's like to stay fairly straight. Wonderful. And then start to spiral inwards so that you're eventually, very slowly, going to be sitting with your heart resting over your hips here and your head resting over your heart. Wonderful, that's great. Okay, and so we'll begin the rest of our practice by coming into child's pose. And resting the head on the mat. And you can have your arms stretched out and then see what it's like to put some pressure into your hands and gently move your buttocks back onto your heels. See if that's where they will go. So using your arms to encourage them back, and then you can release the arms. Exhale, moving your buttocks back while you grip the mat and push the hands forward. And then release, inhale, release, exhale. Inhale, release. Exhale. Inhale, release. And it's fine if you're not back, you might be up here and that's fine, but you'll still be experiencing some kind of stretching, softening the shoulders. And then inhale into a extended upward cat, the arms in front of you a little bit, and then turn the toes round, lifting up into a hover so that you're tucking in your tummy and your pelvic floor and lifting up your knees. Nice strong abs here. Breath in, exhale back into half downward dog. So the chest is being encouraged back towards the knees and the feet. Inhale, lift up into an acute dog. Really nice, high tiptoes, straight legs. Exhale, the heels down one at a time. And then gently walk the feet towards the hands. You can bend the knees, maybe even bring your hands up onto your fingers, cup your fingers. And with your feet hip width apart, outside edge of the feet in line with the mat, lifting up your toes and softly placing your toes back down, creating some space, your belly lifted. In Uttanasana, soft knees, nice soft knees, that's good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently soften. Inhale up, nice flat back. Exhale, fold forward. And then bend the knees quite a lot here. Bring the arms out, tuck in the tummy and lift up, reaching up towards the sky and bringing the hands back down to the heart center. Lifting up the arms above the head, stretching up, tucking in your tummy, your ab muscles. Exhale, fold forward, keeping them engaged. Exhale down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Taking a breath in. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog. And take a couple of breaths here. You can still walk out the dog if you wish to, otherwise keeping the heels down as far as they want to go. And take your couple of breaths. Then breathe in. And exhale, come forward into plank. Let's lower the knees down to begin with, our first one. And then take a breath in, and then exhale down onto the mat, hands by the side, elbows in. Inhale up into cobra. So you can be here in a low cobra like this. You can even take your hands off. Otherwise coming up high, but we'll do that again in a minute. Taking breath, a couple of breaths here. And then exhale down. Inhale, exhale back into downward dog. Inhale, lift up your right leg. And then bring it through, clip down the back leg. So your heel to heel alignment. Back foot is in about 45 degrees. Inhale up into warrior one, so Virabhadrasana 1. Tucking in your tummy, taking a few breaths, just a couple of breaths is fine. Breath in, exhale down, wonderful, look forward. And then bring the feet up so that they're hip width apart again. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, lift up, tuck in tummy. Exhale down. Namaste at the heart. Wonderful, great. Next one. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Breath in and step back to downward facing dog on a next exhale. Take a couple of breaths here in down dog. Opening up the shoulders, the mid-back. Opening up the backs of the legs. Take a breath in. Exhale, coming forward. Now you can stay up in plank if you wish. Otherwise, lower the knees down. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, or bring yourself down. Tuck in tummy. Inhale, so either low cobra, high cobra, or you're coming into up dog, which is where you've got your hips off the mat and you've got straight arms. Take a couple of breaths in cobra, upward dog. Breath in and then exhale back, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths. And on the next exhale, lifting up the left leg. Bringing it through, clipping down the right heel. So your heel to your alignment. Inhale, bring the arms up. So they're parallel. Warrior one. Nice and strong. Your drishti, your eye gaze is straight ahead, keeping your shoulders nice and loose. Your toes can relax. And then bring your hands down and stepping forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees slightly. Bring the hands up above your head. And exhale down to the heart. That's great, wonderful. Okay, inhale, lift up. Stretching up, exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. And then we're going to step the feet wide. Bring ourselves down into a squat. You can always put blocks underneath your heels if you need to. Opening up the hips, the upper arms are inside your knees, preferably. Otherwise they're somewhere. Hands at the heart. Taking a few breaths here in this balasana squat. And then gently lower yourself down onto the mat and move onto your back. Bring the arms out by the side so that they're a tiny bit lower than shoulder height. Draw in the knees to the chest, rock from side to side for a moment. And then find yourself over to one side. And then you can always place, if you're over to the left like me, then your left hand will go on the right knee, otherwise the other way. And then looking out the opposite arm. Deep full breaths, that's good. Time to bring yourself back on an exhale. Have a little rock from side to side. And make your way over to the other side, placing the opposite hand on the opposite knee, if you wish, and looking over the opposite arm. Lovely. So allowing the breath to move into its natural, gentle cycle now. Might still be quite deep, but there's real relaxation with the breath. Inhale, exhale, lovely. And bring your knees back up. Move into happy baby. That's where you bring your hands to the feet. You can always use a strap if you need to, like this, or a scarf or something, or hold behind your thighs. And then if you can, take your peace fingers around your toes. Otherwise, you can hold inside your thighs and stretch out so you're having a wide leg stretch. Or place your hands here if you need to. Make sure everything you do now is really relaxing. Really letting go of any stronger movements. Then lowering the legs down, coming into shavasana. Now you can, if you wish, bring the feet together and come into badhakonasana first, or for the whole time. It's a short relaxation. So the feet can be together, the knees can be apart, and you can just rest here. That's quite nice. And those who wish can come down to shavasana. So at this point, we're really letting the body completely relax. You're letting your nervous system really just wind down. The whole body can feel supported and held by the mat. Then if you'd like to, rest for longer. Otherwise you can do what I'm doing and turn onto your side. And then make your way up to seated. Wonderful. Lovely. Relax the shoulders. Have your eyes closed in whatever seated position you're in. Take a couple of deep breaths. Here we're waking up and energizing the body again after a short rest. Deep inhale, slow and steady exhale. Then the hands come to the heart and then Jali Mudra. Namaste. And thank you for sharing this practice with me. So lovely to have you. And hope to see you again soon. If you haven't subscribed already, it'd be wonderful if you do. It helps my channel quite a bit. And like and comment on the videos really helps.
Oh, radiance and pure consciousness,
see you again soon.
Flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I can